Hey guys, this may well be your first video being able to actually hear me talk from me. But, this is my first one being able to actually talk because on my computer I don't have a proper microphone, so I can't record videos and have my voice in the background. So, there's no way for me to be able to talk to you because I didn't realize that the microphone on my headset does not work like that. It does not let me. Like, it doesn't record my voice, which is stupid. So, I am completely unable to use that to talk and hear myself, or you guys hear me in my videos. But I can still use them to hear my game audio. That's about it, though. And, really, all I need to do is get a microphone for my PC, and then you'll start seeing more, and you'll eventually start seeing some games from me on my computer. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this game. It's called Hovercraft Takedown. And for those of you who haven't heard of it, it's a very good, cool game, similar to Hovercraft, but with a twist. Instead of dodging vehicles and trying not to ram them, like trying to ram them as little as possible, in Hovercraft Takedown, as you see by the laser pointer pointing towards the front of the hovercraft on the screen, you get weapons, and you can fight. You can actually destroy the vehicles that are in front of you, as well as collecting coins to be able to buy card packs and stuff. Like, they're in-game currency that you can buy card packs with. And on special and less commonly, there's this special coin known as an epic coin. And if you get 20 of them your first time playing, you can get an epic card. And then the next time you get one, you have to get 30 coins, or epic coins, then 40, then 50, and so on. It goes up by 10 each time you get an epic card. But anyways, like I said, let's go ahead and start this game. The controls are simple. It automatically drives forward, and you just tap the left side of the screen to change your lane. See, there's an epic coin right there. The epic coins are purple, the regular coins are yellow. That's how you can tell the difference. And the epic coins do not count as a coin in the top left corner. They do not count as a coin, which I think is kind of stupid. But hey, what are you gonna do? I ain't the one who made this game. Well, I'm not, rather, because, like, you can tell that I grew up a little bit in the country because I said ain't a second ago. Even though some people would argue that that's not a word. But, I honestly don't care what they think. Wow, I can't believe I spent 3 whole minutes, well, almost 4 minutes, just talking about the game. Yeah, I wasn't focusing well is why I did so bad in the last one. I wasn't focusing. I was talking to you guys. So that's my bad. I mean, each craft has its own different variants. Like the attack ram, one of its other variants is the heavy ram. This roadster here, that's not, this roadster, like this variant of the roadster isn't actually the default one. The default one is actually the police roadster. So, the night roadster is actually just one of its variants. And then there's the Skyward Jet, which has one of its variants is the Skyward Angel. And then I have the one I own is called the Black Tip Shark. Then there's the Galaxy Guardian. Then there's the Rogue Warrior, Revenge Sovereign. There's the Justice Condor, the Horizon Ghost, the Space Vanguard, King Spade, and it has I have unlocked a variant from it, King Crown. Then there's the Red Fox, which is actually really good. Then there's the Destiny Protector, the Stealthy Raven, the Elite Dragon, and finally the Storm Ranger. And the weapon levels show you how many weapons your vehicle will have. If the vehicle's weapon level is 4, you can have 4 weapons. If it's 5, you can have 5, and it's 6, the maximum, you can have up to 6 weapons. And if it's only 2, then you can only have up to 2 weapons on it. Which is why I didn't buy the Ram or the Pitbull. Because they only have a weapon level of 2. And the Police Roadster is actually the one you start off with. It's not loadout. The Police Roadster is what you start off with. So, I didn't buy these two because they're the same weapon. I didn't buy this one because it's the same weapon level as the Police Roadster. But I didn't buy this one because it, I'd rather have the Black Tip Shark because it looks kind of cooler, in my opinion. So I'm going to save up the orange thing there is called blueprint points, or blueprints or whatever. When you get a certain amount of them, you can actually unlock new crafts that way. So the one I'm going to be unlocking out of weapon level 4 is going to be the Revenge Sovereign. Because it looks like it'll do the best. It looks like it'll perform the best out of them all. That's just my opinion. And that missile you may have saw in the loadout is called the... trying to remember. I can't remember what it is. I'll probably remember later. Oh! Oh, cool. I got a police shark. Okay, I'm gonna use the police shark for now. Variant. But I already have an ion laser. Whatever. Whatever. And then, if you go into this tab, the one that right now has an empty box, that will be for your, abilities, your power-ups. See, I unlocked a couple damage boosts. One of the damage boost 1 and 2. And for everything, except for the shields, the rank it is, the IV, or IV, or 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that powers up between, the higher the number is the timer. How long it lasts. Level 1 for each of them except for the shield lasts for a minute. 2 lasts for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, on most of them. And then for level 3 on the damage boost and vaporizer lasts for 4 minutes, and then the final one is 8 minutes on the 2. And then on the coin magnet, 1 minute for the first level, 2 minutes for the second, 3 minutes for the third, and 4 minutes for the fourth. And then for the shield, level 1 for the shield will absorb 3 impacts, no matter what it's from. 2 will absorb 6, level 3 will absorb 10, and level 4 will absorb a whopping 15. Which is really handy. But seeing as how the only things I have are damage boosts, I'm going to go ahead and use those. Yeah, it's more comfortable. It's more, it looks better. It's more freaking it's more symmetrical with the laser in the middle rather than on the side. And in case you can't tell, I'm kind of OCD when it comes to where things are placed, of course. Not when it comes to like cleanliness. I'm only OCD when it comes to where things are placed, where like organization kind of thing. Wherever I feel it would be easier to find something, that's where I'll put it. Wherever it'll be easiest for me to find it is where I'm going to put where I'm going to put it. Jeez, couldn't even say it hardly. Ooh, we got an epic coin there. No, and I lost 2 weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention when you lose a weapon. See the Fury thing underneath the times, like the multiplier? If you lose 1 weapon, then your multiplier will go up by 2 instead of by 1. If you lost 2, it'll go up by 3 instead of 1. And if you lose all 3 of your weapons on a level 3, it'll go up by 4. If you lose all 4 of a level 4, or if you lose 4, it'll go up by 5. If you lose 5, it'll go by 6. And if you lose all 6 of your weapons on a weapon level 6 vehicle, it'll go up by 6. Or no, by 7 rather. And above that is above the multiplier is the score, like your total score of that run. And that goes up, like the speed that goes up depends on the multiplier. And the top left is how much experience you gain from the run to rank up. And then below that's your coins, like the yellow coins that you collect for that run as well. Now this one will last for 2 minutes 30 seconds, as I said. And I can't afford anything. See, the cheapest card pack is this mini one right here, and it costs 140, whereas I only have 101 points. And I still only have 78 blueprints, and I really want to get the Revenge Sovereign, which costs 150 blueprint packs, whatever you want to call them, blueprints is what the game calls them, but I don't know what to actually call them. Oh, already lost 2 of my thrusters. That's not good if you lose thrusters that quickly. If you lose a part of your craft as quickly as I just did, that's not good. So I'm gonna try not to lose anything health. I'm gonna actually try now. Man, I'm doing so bad. It's because I'm recording. When I'm not recording, I'm usually more decent at it than this. You're just seeing me at my least decent. Like, you're just seeing me at my worst at this game. I'm usually better than this. If you want to be honest, I'm usually better than this when I'm not recording. But since I'm recording, The game's just like, nah, you're gonna do horribly. I'm gonna give you some hard crap to go deal with. Yeah, see, I already lost my whole power core. Which, if your power core gets destroyed, so too does your entire hovercraft. Or in other words, your entire hovercraft will as well. So you want to be careful that you want to make sure that your power core does not get damaged, even a little bit. Because if it takes a critical level of damage, then it's going to, hovercraft is going to disintegrate to pieces. It's going to just basically disintegrate. So once your power core goes out, you will no longer be able to control it, as your power core powers up your thrusters, but not your weapon. It powers up your thrusters only. So your weapons will still be active, assuming you still have them and they're not broken. But your thrusters will deactivate a lot, making you vulnerable, and where you can't control it. As you can see, my thruster wasn't working there. But it'll make you bounce on the ground until you take so much damage that the whole thing is destroyed and the run ends completely. So you want to avoid getting your power. You want to do your best to take as little damage as possible. But yeah, I'm usually way better at this game. Probably because I'm talking too much. I get a habit of... I'm kind of like Jacksepticeye. I have a bad habit of really talking a lot. Like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. They have a pretty bad habit of talking a lot. I guess you could say I talk too much. I don't blame you if you do say that. Because, I kind of do talk a lot, so there's a perfect reason for you to call me, Big Mouth or whatever. Just don't say it in the comments and everywhere, please. Keep it to yourself, because, like that other guy, I don't like to see people arguing, even if it is behind text on a computer screen. Or a phone screen, or tablet screen, or whatever, if you have like a phone, or a tablet, or an iPod, kind of thing. I just can't stand to see people fighting, arguing, or whatever, whether it's face-to-face, or in the safety of or with both people in the safety of their own home. Or what? I just can't really stand to see people arguing. So even in the comments, it wouldn't help much. So please, just don't fight in the comments. Get along. I'm like Jacksepticeye. I don't want to see people, fighting. I don't want to see them arguing. Another thing I'm going to say, I do not want to see spam in my comments, because a lot of YouTubers have that problem with people spamming crap in their comment sections, and some of the stuff that has been spammed on the comments was rude and mean, so that YouTuber decided that they were going to disable their comments completely and make it to where, like, no one can comment at all. And believe me, YouTubers do not want to have to do that. No one wants to have to go that far to make the rude comments that are being spammed stop. No one wants to have to go that far. Trust me, Jacksepticeye doesn't want to go that far. And I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I don't want to go that far either. So please, be friendly with each other. No spamming either. Alright, this episode has gone on long enough, if you ask me. So, I will see you all in my next one. See you guys later.